Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today I have a comic review for you guys. So, this is Blossoms 666, issue 1. So, this is the brand new series in the Archie horror series line. And if you're a fan of Vampironica, I'm pretty sure you'll be a fan of this. So, diving right on into the storyline, we get to see a story of truth or dare. So, back to what is currently going on at Riverdale High, of course, we see the whole gang, Betty and Veronica, Archie and Jughead, and Reggie having to pick on Dalton. So, of course, but not your normal savior for Dalton. So we get to see Cheryl Blossom actually coming to his save and asking Reggie exactly what he thinks he's doing. And once Reggie tries telling him, I'm actually a really good guy, Cheryl. We were just messing around, right, Dalton? We're just messing around until, of course, Cheryl shoos him off and checks on Dalton to make sure he's okay. And of course, she tells him that he really should stand up for himself sometimes. Because, girls really melt for that sort of thing. And she also makes sure that he's going to her party tonight. So, in Miss Grundy's classroom, we find out that Jughead is having an issue of his very own. He didn't write his term paper. And if he didn't write his term paper, that means he's going to summer school. And he tries a line of, my computer crashed, so my paper's all locked up in it. What am I supposed to do? I can totally rewrite it. Just give me the time. Give me till Monday. And Miss Grundy, of course, looking at the type of student he is, his grades, she's not buying it. And she's telling him that she basically owns him for the summer. And that is until Jason Blossom steps in. And he said he's sorry that he eavesdropped, but he actually has to back up Jughead in this because he knows that Jughead actually wrote his paper. He showed it to him. Now, he doesn't know exactly what happened to his computer or anything, but of course, a sweet, understanding educator like Miss Grundy is definitely going to give him a second chance. Of course. And that's when Miss Grundy, of course, has to give him a second chance, at least until Monday. And that's when Jason says, and that's why you're my favorite teacher, Miss G. And he sneaks an apple on her desk. And Jughead, he's really shocked, and he asks Jason, why did he lie for him? I mean, really? And Jason tells him, let's just say you owe me one. Also, come to my party tonight. So that's when we see the two Blossom twins together leaving school, and they're talking about a little bit of a challenge they have going on and how, of course, they're going to beat the other one. So they might as well just back out now, before they embarrass themselves anymore. And they continue the storyline until they get to Blossom Manor, and Cheryl asks him flat out, you picked one yet? And Jason says, maybe. It's like, don't play coy with me. Who'd you pick? I did tell you. Maybe. And that's when Jason takes a bite out of an apple, and if you zoom in on that apple, you find out that it's a little off, shall we say. And they descend the staircase down to the lower levels of the manor, and they're continuing to talk about their party and whether or not they should get more chips and dip, because, you never really can have too much chips and dip, and it'd really be a shame to run out. Until they walk in on a satanic ritual. And there's quite a bit of blood worship happening here. And then we notice that two of the robed figures are actually the Blossom's parents. And the fact that one of them, anyway, is going to usher in a world of darkness for all of Riverdale. And that they're very proud of them. Both of them, of course. And the two siblings talk about their parents' expectations of them. So later on that evening, we have a pool party at the Blossom Manor, and we get all the usual suspects: Betty and Veronica, Archie, you know, the works. Until we get to see a little bit of a truth or dare game currently going on, and we find out that this version of truth or dare that the Blossoms play, it's a little more aggressive than your normal truth or dare. You know, Veronica, truth. What's the sexiest thing about a guy? Confidence, of course. And then we go into Archie. Who do you find more attractive, Betty or Veronica? And of course, Archie decides he's going to take a dare. Kevin, I dare you to go over there to Ethel and push her in the pool. Can Ethel even swim? You wanted a dare. Moose, have you ever thought of killing someone? What is he even supposed to say to that? We want the truth. And Betty, what's the most awful lie you've ever told your best friend? And of course, Betty doesn't want to play this game anymore, and she stomps off. And that's when Jason Blossom says, wow, whatever Betty must have lied about must have been a whopper. And Jason also takes this chance to ask Archie, where's Jughead? He tells him, I don't know, something about needing to rewrite a paper or something. And Jason's realizing maybe that plan actually backfired on him. And we see Cheryl walking off with Dilton and telling him that she's got something to show him. And she thinks he's going to love it. Until we get to where Reggie is tied up to a tree. And she hands Dilton a knife. And of course he's confused, and he's saying, what's going on here, Cheryl? He's saying, you know already, baby. You know why you're here. And go ahead. I dare you. So, of course, this is Blossom's 666, and this is a look at what could possibly go wrong with the Blossoms, one of them possibly being the Antichrist. So I'm definitely loving the art throughout, not gonna lie. And so far, it's definitely been a pretty interesting insight to another Archie horror series. I really loved Vampironica as that was going on, and I'm really excited to see where this goes. Cheryl Blossom is actually one of my favorite characters in the live action of Riverdale, and I'm really excited to see more of a storyline with her and her brother interacting. So that's it for this episode of Cat Run Figures. Please do give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me whether or not you picked up Blossom's 666 and whether or not you enjoyed it as much as I did. Also, please do subscribe to this channel if you're not already, or check out any of the older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. And until next time, I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye.